Well, hello there. Come on in. I'm Chris Brown. I'm your humble chimney sweep. I was just going over your chimney inspection report, but now that you're here, make yourself comfortable. Let's go over it together, shall we? Okay, now let's take a look at the inspection report and see how it reads out. This is a generic report. This is exactly what you will get, only your information obviously will be filled into all these blanks. The upper right-hand corner of the report is the legend. Each one of these initials pertain to something. A is consistent with the age of the chimney. B, see comments below. C, repairs needed. D, need further evaluation. Or E, not applicable. And they're placed into the boxes next to the parts of the chimney that can be easily identified in this diagram. And then, of course, you'll find my comments here below. Now, let's take a look at your personal report. So stay with me. Hey, Lucy, it was great to see you and meet with your client out at the house today. Hey, what a nice house. What a beautiful screen porch, too, by the way. But what a nice house, great location, too. Let's go up on top. Hey, so I'm digging these attic vents that people are putting, or this person put on top of his fireplace. Never seen that before in 38 years of inspecting, building, cleaning, servicing chimneys. I think it's kind of a unique idea. It may even take off. Of course, the problem is if you were actually using the fireplaces, it would just be like throwing a blanket over top. It would just smoke up the house. Or if you were burning vented gas logs, you would asphyxiate everybody in the house. But aside from killing everybody, this is probably a pretty good idea. Chimney overall looks pretty good on the outside, except for that. But you know what? They can stay up there because you're not literally going to use the chimney anyway. What this view shows you here is the two flues, one fireplace front, one fireplace back, partially unlined, right? Look at all the chimney part that's unlined here. Probably only got one or two 2-foot sections each in here. This would be considered a leaky chimney. I put that little icon on there for you so you can kind of see what I mean. That's a leaky chimney. You wouldn't want to burn any wood in there. You certainly wouldn't want to burn vented gas in there because it would probably make you sick is what it would probably do. Let's take a look in the living room. So these were old coal fireplaces, by the way, at one time. Open fireplace, sealed off just up here with plywood. You can see the plywood there. If you slide the plywood out a little bit, peek up in there with a camera, you can see all the debris up in here. It's loaded with a squirrel's nest. So there was squirrels building nests in there before the attic vents were added to the top of the chimney. Same thing within here, another open fireplace. Now this one's been plumbed for gas logs. This is an old technique where you actually run the gas line up through the hearth extension. And this old ball valve, they haven't made those in 20, 25 years, whatever. So you can get an idea how old this installation right there was. It also is sheet metaled off here, right, just up above where you would expect perhaps to find a damper in a modern fireplace. Of course, these fireplaces were built before dampers were invented, and as a matter of fact, they were built before liners were invented. These were stacked in here. There used to be, the way this chimney was built, it would have been a brick wall right here segregating the two flues, but it would just be one brick thick flue system. And unfortunately, those bricks decay over time and they fall in and so on and so forth. So people start putting flue sections in there to kind of add to the integrity of the chimney and to keep that deterioration and falling in from continuing. This fireplace is also loaded. This area right here was packed so tight you couldn't even see in there. So both fireplaces are packed with squirrel material, and that needs to be gotten rid of. On these fireplaces, there's an opportunity for you to install vent-free gas logs. In the office space, it may be considered a confined area by the state of North Carolina, and there may be an issue with that. However, you continue to use that as an office maybe you could just take that door off, and if you did that, then that would open it up. The argument is that vent-free gas logs, which, by the way, let's talk about the difference. Vent-free gas logs is complete combustion, no carbon soot, no carbon monoxide. What makes them vent-free is the introduction of oxygen pre-ignition, air from the room, mixes with the natural gas or raw gas, and when it burns, you get a blue flame white tip, which is an indication of complete combustion, no carbon soot, no carbon monoxide. That's what you want. But in a confined space, for instance, you'd be burning the room in the air. You'd be burning the oxygen in the room, and state of North Carolina worries about that. And so, without the door, should not be a problem. So. That's something for you to explore with Hearth and Patio if you choose those folks. Other fireplace shops in the area can also help you. Piedmont Gas may also be a good source for you. So, questions for me, give me a call, 704-526-6348. You can email me at chris@affordablesweep.com.